Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to TTTT Podcast Edition. And of course, my name is Brian Aseli, standing in for the amazing Amina Abdi Rabar. Sasa, kama uko pale nje, thank you so much for tuning in. Right now, I'd like to welcome my guests. Nilikuwa nasema muji-introduce. Mnaonaje hiyo maneno?
No. And please start with the lady.
Oh,
please.
Start with the lady.
Please.
Okay, sawa. In my culture, it's usually the guys who come before to check if the coast is clear, and then ladies wanaingia baadaye.
Si arrive. Si umeji-introduce.
We have arrived.
Bas.
Okay, let's start with the lady. To my right is an amazing lady who works with me every single day. Like of all ladies, namuonanga kila siku ya maisha yangu. What is ile staki? Apart from Saile ameenda leave. It's my able producer, amazing creative. Her name is Wabereg. Yes, yeah. Hizo whoop zilikuwa za script. But of course, I'd like to welcome a gentleman that I respect a lot. He's a content producer, content creator, influencer, stage actor, mmemwona pale kwa filamu, and of course, for the illustrious work that he's done, he got the crown Daddy Mato. But of course, Martin Githinji, karibu sana, award winning.
Zazi.
Hey, award winning Zazi.
Mimi napenda yeye akisema wewe unayaribu. Una yaribu.
Sawa basi.
Una yaribu.
Hujui jokes.
Yeah. Brayo.
Hii wiki imekwaje?
Hey. We blame Ruto.
Ati wiki we blame Ruto.
Hata kama iko na makosa tunaitashlia makosa.
Serikali hizi kwa imefanya tu makosa peke yake.
Yeah.
Okay, so how's your week been?
I'm having a fantastic week, I think. But all in all, tuna blame Ruto.
Come on guys. Msikonge hivyo. Mpendi gava.
Hata kama wiki iko na makosa. Tuna blame gava.
Speaking of makosa, ni kama makosa ilishafanyika kwa relationship fulani hapo nje. And I don't like talking about people in a relationships zao because hiyo ndio kitu moja inanga formula, but then they made us their online relatives and we decided, you know what, let's join the bandwagon. Let's be part of the family. I'm talking about Eve Mungai, who's a famous YouTuber, and of course the ex-boyfriend now naitwa director Trevor. Yes, so announcement ilifanyika on Monday that your services are no longer needed. Na nika catch feelings. Jumi nilikuwa naona hiyo relationship inaenda poa. Sisi kama relatives, you're just waiting for the wedding and stuff. But there's one thing in particular that happened. Just a few hours later, like a few days later, ndio tumesikia ripoti hiyo sijui Rael Waini is going to be replacing her. And alikuwa anasema watu waliachana kitambo last year in 2023 uko Feb. And that was not devastating. What's devastating is that they were working together on the online platforms, and ilikuwa inaonekana ni kama hii biashara inaingisha pesa vifiti because for example, Trevor was driving a very nice
Audi.
Hey, unaona? Na hapa ndi udaku.
Kuna nini?
No,
but
yeah.
I'm a car guy, so I would notice a nice car.
Ako kwa hiyo relationship.
I would notice a nice car.
Ako kwa hiyo relationship.
Actually, I found out about the car when he had an accident. I didn't know about it before that.
Ako kwa hiyo relationship.
Umejitetea, lakini uko na receipts. That's the good thing. Uko na receipts.
Yeye ndio aliwauzia hiyo gari.
So that's really something that happened online. But Daddy Mato, you're a content creator. I'd like to pick your brains on this. Watu wameachana alafu ikaonekana ni kama mtu mmoja amerushwa nje ya WhatsApp group, yet she was the face of this not podcast, this YouTube channel, this online biashara that's ongoing. What's your take on that? Should we have like splits on such incidences? Would you create content? You create content with your person, by the way.
Yes, I do. But before I even say anything, I just want to hear her opinion first.
Okay.
Nataka kusikia yake kwa sababu madam wanaweza sema mengi kuhusu hii situation. So nataka kusikia kutoka kwake.
Where do I start?
The beginning.
From the beginning. Let's go.
First of all,
God name so.
God in cool. Let me ask you one simple question. Acha nianze tu pale kwa Insta stories. Si ndio mtu alienda ka post akasema ask me a question. Akaamua ajibu 2 questions. Will you be working with so and so? Ikasemekana her services are no longer needed. The second question inalenga so and so. Akajibu. Why did he choose to answer only those 2 questions? Zinalenga so and so.
Sini strategy yake. Sini strategy yake. Haya, answer next.
So and so ako pale angoa Zanzibar. Angoa guys. if you guys don't notice, first of all, nilikuwa naangalia hizo Insta stories hivi. Anasema, adventures decided to pay a trip for me to go to where? Zanzibar. Kutoka hapa Nairobi hadi Zanzibar. Umenionyesha umeboard flight. Tena unapost umefika Zanzibar 10 hours later. Niambia hizo si receipts ziko kwa gallery files.
Receipts za nini?
Come on.
Files.
Have the girl some slack.
No.
Maybe maybe anaishi Zanzibar.
Umetoka hapa Nairobi sahi 11:05 umetake off alafu unafika kesho.
Sasa si
labda alipost kesho.
You know time alitaka.
Labda alipost baadaye. But
so wait, are we saying she's not in Zanzibar?
Nasema ni kama wako pamoja. Wana create your content pamoja.
Una feel kama wana create content pamoja. You feel like this breakup is actually content creation?
I feel like it's cloud chasing.
Cloud chasing? Where? So, Daddy Mato, what's your take on that?
But in the situation where...
So you're content creating...
let's assume you are in a relationship with somebody. And assuming with that you are in a relationship with somebody and whatever... And no. Somebody like Director Trevor, whose impact in your life was what he had done for her.
Yeah.
In case it is not clout, let's assume it is not clout. If it is not clout, is what is happening fair or unfair?
Can I start at borderline?
Okay.
Can I start at borderline? Guys. Can I answer your question with a question? Ni aje tumeachana leo assuming mimi na Daddy Mato were in me and Zadzi are in a relationship. Tumekosana leo. Kesho na create content nasema watching cooking as a single person.
but
why do I have to insist? I'm single.
But if you're single, do you have to tell people that you're single? It's an announcement.
Do you know how much
I'd like to know, one, if you're creating content with your person, and worst case scenario, you guys did not have contracts, and then one person seems to be benefiting from it, because now Director Trevor amesema yeye ndio mwenye alikuwa na run accounts na vitu kama hizo, and it seems that most of the money they were receiving through Eve's name. I don't know what balance we can create out of that.
So one thing's for sure, whoever has the muscle and the brain to run the outfit will always replace the person who does not have the muscle and the brain if they just have the face.
Natukana watu kwa kizungu.
This is what I mean. Directors, like even in the videos that are coming up where Eve is admitting to kukua kienyeji Pro Max, saying yako anajua mambo na Instagram, ako anajua YouTube, ako anajua TikTok, ako anajua hizi vitu zote. Yeye ni alikuwa tu ni journalism student na akaambiwa wewe tufanye hivi. Akakuja akafanya hiki kitu.
Na ikaanza kubamba.
Na jamaa akashikilia kila kitu and he ran that ship. He's the captain of that ship. Now, when the captain decides that he's going to throw the mascot overboard, the mascot will be thrown. And the mascot will go. And clearly, sijataka kusema ati alipanga wakosane. Because the kind of things that they were doing, si zile zenye watu hupanga wakosane. But watu wakishakosana,
there's nothing much you can do.
Sense inatokaga kwa kichwa.
What do you mean sense inatoka kwa kichwa?
Watu haoperate na sense, wanaoperate na emotions. Mtu wana imagine by the way mimi nilikosewa mahali, ama mimi ndo nilikosea lakini mimi sitaki kuadmit makosa, ama hivyo tu mimi sijisikii na huyu mtu. Kwa hivyo tuende tumeendaga. It is unfortunate. It is unfortunate what is happening to her. But swali ni pia mumesikia yeye akicomplain? Yeye ameongea.
She's not actually complained, and I don't know why.
She's not said anything.
I don't know why. But I feel like she's going to come up with her own outfits that might actually do well. Two reasons. One, she was the face of a really flourishing platform.
Yes.
Two, she will get a lot of sympathy. She's getting sympathy. Yeah, so inakani kama mmenirusha kutoka kwa WhatsApp group, hamjanifanya poa. And now she's quiet, she will calculate her moves up until sympathy yake itakuja iwork. You know how Kenyans behave. Na najua Daddy Mato you want to say something, but it's like the case of Omosh. Unajua sasa ile Omosh akuwa na kakiru, huruma ndo ilifanya tukachanga. After amechanga prosperity yake kidogo ni wendo unafaa kurani hiyo nini. So amassing numbers, he will amass numbers, but what to do with the platform and the numbers?
Cha muhimu ni ile kazi ambayo inafanywa. And there needs to be a fire, a force, a motivator behind the job being done. And I don't want to say when you are just the puppet, or when you are just the face, or when you are just the one in front of the mic. What value is there to you beyond just being the face of the brand. Because yeye akisimama akiwa kivyake, unless unaweza pata labda situation yake nile, unless mtu mwingine akuje amtafute aseme Eve, niliona kenye ulifanyiwa ni unfair, mimi naweza kuchukua na nikufanyishe hiki kitu tena na iive na tuende tukiendaga, but muhimu ni to sign contract. Yeye mwenyewe anaweza amka mahali yako aseme hivi ndivyo nitafanya na irani yeye peke yake kivyake, because clearly director Trevor ameonyesha when the services are no longer needed, you are expendable. You are expendable.
Unasema unatolewa WhatsApp group na admin.
Hey, my friend.
Anafungua anaweka mtu mwingine admin. That's why we see a replacement immediate.
Delete WhatsApp yako mpaka anasema ulikuwa unatumia WhatsApp GB.
Aja.
Yeah,
okay, that's one of the stories that I really wanted us to capture, but there's a lot of things that happen when you're creating content with your person, and I feel like there should be some mutual understanding, but of course there's no problem going the legal way. And I usually say this, utaona watu kama Hawaiian Brothers, they've created content as a family, but kila mtu akona contract. If you're meant to be in a series, you will sign a contract. It does not mean ati tulizaliwa pamoja ati tusisign contract. Hiyo ni for family. Sasa sembuse mtu mwenye mkuzaliwa na yeye. Talk to me about that.
Wacha nimuulize tu swali. Is it easier? No, if your man came to you and told you he wants a contract with you. The man came and told you they want a contract with you over whatever it is that you're engaging. What would be your first reaction?
As a woman.
Yes.
As a woman.
As a woman.
As a woman.
No. We are coming to you as a friend.
I'll come to you as a woman. First of all, natoroka. As a woman. No, I'm saying as a woman. Jamaa amenikujia na contract ati babe, na kwanza sasa hiyo tuko pali tunaitana babe ananiambia
so it's hard.
No, it's hard.
That's the problem.
That is the problem.
So that Dimato, you know something I don't, because to me this is new information for me we know, like it's easy for me to just tell the ladies, Kiza, we are content creators, yes. At the end of the day, if you're doing music together, we definitely have a split sheet. In that, pesa yako inaingia kwa account, yeye inaingia kwa account.
That's a random woman. No, consider a woman who is in love with a man. Unajua akili za mama wewe ama nikugawie yangu.
Sasa usinigawie.
Nimeanza kushindwa kama huyu mtu akona mtu huyu. Naanza kushindwa kama huyu akona mtu huyu.
Mtu wangu wako na akili. Labda ni mtu anafanya law.
Women in love, my friend. Anaweza women in love si wanapanda horse wanaenda na axe huko Marsabit, wana hunt crocodile, wanarudi home, wanapika.
Uchovu wa siku mzima.
You cannot bank on a woman who is in love, and especially when it comes to like working together, friend.
So it's something that can be done, has been done with Wendy Williams and the hubby. They signed off percentages.
And you saw what happened.
What happened?
Why do you think Wendy Williams' show ended? Because they signed percentages where the man was still to benefit even after they separated. So when they separated, the man was still making money from Wendy Williams, and he was using that money with his new person. And then she was like, you know what?
Si lazima.
F this S. F this S.
Mi nataka tu tuambie hizo ma F na S.
F this S. I am done. And that is how pesa. And then funny thing.
Easy F na S ni gani?
Pesa ya mwanaume kakatika. Ule msichana ambaye alikuwa nayo mwanaume akarealize
kumbe una
pesa. Hata yeye akachomoka.
So it's something that can be done, but we choose not to. Ama hiyo tu ni situation.
When it is done in the context of people that are in love, whoever is the one who proposed that contract and has foreseen the benefits that they are to make, whether this relationship continues or not, that person will always draw the most from the other person because they know the other person is thinking with love. Yeye anafikiria logically.
Yes, Zazi.
Nitawasema meitana na zazi hapa sana. Mimi niko na contacts, nitapigia mtu simu hapa. But I think that I don't know, so what would be your conclusive remarks on this? Because mmesema ni hard sana kusign contract as partners who are in love, and also for those who have done it, inafanyika when the love ends, na mtu anaona there's no need to go about it. Daddy Mato, I liked your comment on the fuel behind it. If it's a specific individual who came up with the vision carrier, ndio most likely to benefit off the product even afterlife, like
Yeah.
after the relationship. But how best should we do this? Because people fall in love, they sign contracts. How would you go about it as your parting shot?
I think as a woman, and I'd advise other women out there, by there, avoid. These things are avoidable. If you're a woman and you have an idea in your head, anzisha tu, toa tu bwana yako, wacha yeye afanye shughuli yake.
Afanye kazi
Wewe
peke yake.
shughuli yako. Ama if you're wise enough, seek legal counsel before mwanze and then move.
You know, these are the
They
kind
will
of
rarely
things
do it.
I say easier said than done. Remember, in this particular story, the case is from her own words. Eve said that yeye alikuwa ushago, amekaa tu.
Did you have to bring that up?
Amekaa tu.
Trevor akakuja na kamera.
Kuja tufanye hii kitu. Na yeye akakuja. Hajui itakuwa nini, hajui itaenda wapi. And even at the point at which amejua itakuwa nini na itaenda wapi, ako na mtu wake. So yeye anafikiria ninajenga mtu wangu na future yangu ama ninajenga utu tusenti tuwili ambato tunaweza disappear at any time. Yeye anapiga hesabu, wacha mimi nijenge na mtu wangu. Mtu wake naye anashughulikia kila kitu. Then mtu wake eventually anakaa hivi anasikia anasema, by the way,
liability.
Sure.
By the way, mtu si lazima akue hapo. Ama in case wamekosana, yani mtu ananifanya hivi. By the way, si lazima akue hapo. Mimi naweza endelea, si mimi ndio ninajua kufanya hii kitu. Yeye akienda, hii kitu itaendelea. Yeye akiwa ikitu inakuwa hata anashindwa kufanya kazi juu yake. And then also there is also this element where people are saying it might be a brand strategy because she has been receiving of late a bit of hate from, you know, the audience. Kuna watu hawampendi for one reason or another. So it's sort of like a rebrand, a strategy, a strategy to try and still get their viewership and money on those platforms. If that is the case, I mean, kila mtu na ujanja yake.
Wabere said it's a strategy and I feel ni kama wana create content pamoja, but it's like they're trying to balance something.
My ancestors wamesema. Wameniambia niongeze.
Kwa nini unamwongea nao tukiwa kwa show?
Wameni whisper. Wamesema every day take 30 minutes to fear men.
No, actually
Siongei
take
tena
30
leo.
minutes to fear women.
Siongei
Because
tena leo.
there's this new replacement mwenye ashatoa hate
30
speech.
minutes, my friend. When you're taking 30 minutes to fear men, it's because you've taken 23 hours and 30 minutes to fear women.
Si mnaona wa baba?
I think amesema kitu in English.
No.
Utaelewa next week. Sawa.
problem.
Thank you so much. It's been another episode of TTTT
Extra.
Extra. Yeah, TTTT Extra. You're going to love everything about this. Make sure that you get to catch on other episodes as well. Asanteni sana, I've been your host, most bankable host Brian Aseli, and of course Daddy Mato in the building, and of course my producer Wabebe Skilo.